we're gonna hit the shoulder. Now, same as massaging the back, we wanna make sure our hoodie is on, if we have a hoodie, up and over. If you have long hair, tie it up. You're gonna lay down. Now, my shoulder blade, my chicken wing, my scapula, where I bring my arm back and I feel that bony part, right in here, where we get the knots the most. You're gonna find right away from that bone, so in between your spine and your shoulder bone, your chicken wing, you want to find a spot within here that you want to put the lacrosse ball in, and you can move the lacrosse ball around. This will be targeting more in the rhomboids, if you know a little bit about the muscles here. So you're gonna find a spot, and again, you can move it around as you go. Head's gonna be down. That's gonna allow you to get tension down on the ball. Here is just, you're not putting much pressure there. So head's down, shoulders are relaxed. Then with the same side, once you find okay, I feel it, that's tight, I need to work on that spot, it's like a knot, my arm's gonna come straight up in front of me. Now we're gonna go into a cross positions or form. So you're gonna reach overhead, nice and slow. You can hold here for a little bit if you need, if you're feeling it. Come up, drop to down to your side, down below. Open up to the outside. And then my favorite one, the other side. But when I'm crossing, my shoulder kind of lifts up a bit. So I'm gonna hook like a shoulder stretch, hook, pull it back, squeeze, and put pressure. And then my favorite one, the other side. But when I'm crossing, my shoulder kind of lifts up a bit. So I'm gonna hook like a shoulder stretch, hook, pull it back, squeeze, and put pressure that way. So putting pressure into that shoulder. And I can move this arm up and down if I want to get a little bit deeper, or I can just hold it here for a bit, move my shoulder this way and that way, and then start again. And then you can also reposition the ball a bit higher and do the same thing. This one really gets in deep. Now another way to get deep, you can roll up and down, but also you can go into circles instead of the cross position. You're kind of hitting a little bit of everything on the outside. Nice and slow, feeling everything. And then of course, however that you do one way, you do the other. All the way up, all the way down. Breathing with this too. Please don't hold your breath. Big breaths allows oxygen to your muscles and allows your muscles to relax or let go and get deeper into this massage and into the stretching. You can't stretch and work those muscles when they're really tight. Playing around with this, knowing that, and then from there you can kind of move around. Now, if you were like, my gosh, I'm really tight in here, so next to my armpit, which is a very tight area that we can get. We're gonna lay more to the side, and I already feel it. So I'm gonna sit up and show you real quickly. So right there, this right here. So I'm gonna find that, lay down. So you're gonna you have to keep your head up. I like to have this leg bent and foot down to kind of help with my balance, but I can control things a little bit more. But I'm gonna roll up and down, and then once I find a good spot after that, my arm's gonna extend the bottom arm, and I'm gonna lift overhead. Big inhale. Big exhale down. Woo, that gets deep. Big inhale. And I get my palms up, if you notice. Exhale down. Woo. After a little bit, shift my hand inward so like my palm is facing my knee. And drop down. Do like 5 of those, and then palms down. This gets deep. You're working, it's like the rotation of your shoulder. You're opening, closing, like this movement here. You're feeling your shoulder rotate up, rotate down. You're getting deep in those muscles in both directions. And just playing around with it after that. And of course, as always, do the other side as well. You can also even get into that muscle right on the outside of your armpit. So when you get familiar with knowing how to move the lacrosse ball around and targeting those muscles, you can really do whatever you like playing around with it, because this area is really an area where we're always rounding, and really this muscle is being stretched and it gets really tight over time. So we really want to work on opening it up and digging deep and massaging the crap out of it. You want to try that out.